This part of the building was added on later on. They stored vehicles in here. As you can tell, there are garage bays down there. They parked them in here or repaired them. At the top of the building, it looks like kids threw bricks on here. And what I'm standing on right now is the safe room. All right, the safe room actually held the important documents and maps for the tunnels. So we're going to climb back down, and we'll go and take a better look of the inside of that when we get back down. This part here was is the actual original building of the colliery. It was built in the 1900s. But right now we're going to make our way back down there and explore the rest of this place. Nature really took over this place. The trees are damn near to the top of where the roof used to be. There was also a fire here in the place. If you see some of the beams, they're all charred still. I'm not sure when the fire took place. Okay, now we're gonna head over here to the safe room. As you can see, this the safe room has a metal steel frame around it. It was fireproof because they had all those important documents inside. And these are just the empty shelves where everything was stored: books, maps to the tunnels. Hundred-year-old shelves right here, that's what these are. Here is actually one of the beams. This is a solid oak beam that was used to support the second floor that no longer exists. As you can see, there's a railing system here. This railing system and this I-beams that go across, and there's a little buggy up there. I'll get a little closer for that little buggy. That little buggy had a little crane on there, and that crane could hold up to 8 tons, and it would pick up things and move them all along this rail system, going along the second floor here and moving it to where it needed to be. But because of the fire, there's pretty much no second floor. And it's just nature now, just slowly taking it all over. That pile of wood right there in this hole in the ground used to actually be an elevator shaft, which is located right next to the that little buggy up there that had the hook on it and the I-beams. Used to transport heavy material to the second floor, but that's no longer there. As you can come down here, this really gets bad. It's just basically walking on rubble and charred pieces of wood as we come through here. But these solid oak beams are still here. It's the only thing that's left is the solid oak beams. It just really bent this metal when it all came tumbling down. Yep, this after the roof here, it's all open. Nothing but blue skies above us here in the trees. And we're being watched. I wonder how they got there. Set of googly eyes on the wall. Pretty funny. There's a bunch of bricks here, so if it's a little shaky, it's because I'm losing my footing. But I'm gonna go through this entrance and check out what's in there. I think it's they were loading docks inside there, so I'm gonna have to get my light on my camera to check out what's in there because it's dark in there, as I can see. Okay, I'm inside the loading dock now, and here is like a little do-it-yourself skate park. It was made actually out of cement. They actually took the time and put bricks there and then cemented over it. It's really cool. Probably the taggers, which by the way is just tripping over things as usual, which by the way is actually some pretty good stuff. And check out this bear over here. Just excuse the language, but the bear's pretty neat. This was a loading dock. The loading dock's here. Stepping on more garbage. Check out that guy. That guy's awesome. That is some talent. I mean, like I said in the train station, I'm not a fan of graffiti, but this stuff's actually art. And the time that somebody had to put into this to make, it's really cool. This is still a part of that loading dock over on this side. More names. And papers of like Muppets. I forget what that guy's name is, but I remember him. And the Terminator up there. I'm not sure how they got up there. And another set of googly eyes. Okay, here is one of the other buildings that wasn't showing up before. Looks like somebody was shooting it with a shotgun because of the spread shot. But let's check out what's inside here. Some graffiti. Not the good graffiti though. I mean, that's a little bit better, but for the most part this looks all like scribbles. All the better artists, they stuck to the main colliery building. Okay, there's the other building behind the weeds. There's the old telephone poles that had the electricity that I guess ran to the buildings. But probably nothing interesting in here. But I'll just take a peek inside. Yep, absolutely nothing. Just more scribbles. Not sure what these buildings would have been. As you can see, they were made from the cinder block and not the brick, so they were added on later. There's the two buildings I was just in, and behind all this weeds and trees and thorns and mess is the other building. Can't find an opening in just yet. There's Jeff. No path? Kinda could see the building through here. We're still looking for a path. I think Jeff found a way in. The most clear path that we're gonna find yet. Anyways.
Street, throwing square up in the middle of this room. It's all knocked down.
Kind of looks like a bathroom. Maybe it was a bathroom.
It looks like it. I wouldn't call it a safe room because there's no like.
Shelves.
Yeah, it's just I mean, it's probably just a closet.
I'm not gonna climb to the top of that one. I know I won't get down. Okay, we're actually indoors, but it doesn't look like it. There's a window frame and a doorway, but because of the no roof, the weeds are just really overgrowing everything here. And I'm not gonna go walking through that You can sort of see right there's a doorway to the next room, but the next room looks exactly like this. So nothing really interesting, so we're not going to go through there and pick up any ticks or hitchhikers, as I like to call them. But you can also see here that this building also was on fire because there's more charred frames. So we'll head on out of here, I guess, if we can, where it's clear anyways. All right. All right, guys, thanks for watching.
Do you want me to pretend to be you? Alright guys, Journey with Jay here. That will wrap up the Ewen Machine Shop video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check out JeffGrantMedia's link in the description box down below. It's always great to see two perspectives of the same location. Always going to get something that I missed and vice versa. So make sure you check that out, and I'll see you on the next one. Good night.
Can you tell he does daily vlogs? He does this for a living. So, yeah, everything what he said. Check the link in the description. His link will be there. He does the daily vlogs, like I said, and also does product reviews and abandoned locations. So definitely check him out. He's helped me out. He's actually the one that shows me this place. So until next time, I'll see you next week. Thanks. You saved me.